I don't want to manage it tonight. You know, you want it to fuel you. You want it to be the fire that drives you. The key is putting it in the right perspective, and I don't mean a casual perspective like, hey, it's only a game. I mean, this is the exciting time. This is the games you want to be at your best. This is where everybody's watching in Florida and Ottawa and probably Pittsburgh and 5 other cities. We're all watching each other now, and you want to be at your best. You want to be that guy that had played his best game in the most pressure. Sam won't go today.
And it looks like after those recent lines, we saw a good opportunity for Anton Lindell in that.
Yeah,
what do you want to see?
that was the simplest move that I didn't make 3 games ago after Sam went down because we liked Luosterainen so much in the middle of the ice, and it had something to do with our opponents, but we haven't been able to generate what we needed to. So it's Anton's turn. Like he's this is his second full year in the National Hockey League, and we need him to take that. Sam Bennett does some unusual things. He drives that line. He adds speed to Verhaeghe, which Chuck needs, and he's got the grit and bite in the game, which Verhaeghe needs. And we need Anton to come in and fill that role. He can skate. He's a fast kid. He's got to get on that body. He's got to get in the fight with those pucks, but he's got good enough hands to play with those 2 men.
Coach, others that I sacked out by to your extension, you saw him a bit.
Yeah.
How valuable is to have a guy like that in the org that really does such a good job
Yeah.
mentoring the pipeline?
I think I saw him about 15 years ago in Carolina when he first came into the league. So critical to have the right kind of mentorship. But there's more to that because he's come in and he skates and he shoots and he can kill penalties. Like he can do a lot of hard things that when you need a call up and you need a few games, he absolutely can give that to you. He's in incredible shape. So he drives the game that he plays for us. He plays for the American League team as well. He plays that hard every day. And those are the things that you want those young players to see. Veteran guys toward the end of their career, but pushing hard. And he's such a fit man and such a wonderful skater that he'll play for a long time.
Bobby, not tonight?
Correct.
Your team at one point was 9 points out of a playoff spot. How much faith does that kind of give you, knowing that your team has the ability to turn things around and you're just on the cusp?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of tough games for sure. Thought we played pretty darn well in Philadelphia on back-to-back nights, and I thought their goaltender was outstanding. We had a tough one against the Rangers. We've been a good hockey team since January 1st. Every single team that's in the situation that we are, and you can look down the hallway at Ottawa, they're going to have some games that just get away from them. And I think it has to do with the amount of pressure and the amount of motion that both teams will put into a game. And you go on your run, and then you get into a game that gets away from you, and you kind of break in that game. It happens in the playoffs all the time in series. So you got to leave it there. I mean, we had a discussion about our game, and we'll talk about it again today, the things that have to be in our game that weren't in that Ranger game. But we're also forward-looking with what we want to do here tonight.
Ryan Lombert's on a career year, 11 goals right now. Have a guy in your bottom 6 bring up goal contributions like that when he's not a goal scorer.
Right.
How important is he these last 9 games?
Well, his strength is his skating is fantastic. He gets in on the forecheck, and he's heavy on the forecheck. So when you get a guy in your bottom 6 sometimes, if he's up kind of a point producer that's not quite good enough to get into your top 6, you kind of have to wait for him sometimes to have an impact on the game. Ryan has an impact on the game on the first shift. He can play his game, whether it's on 6 minutes or he's on 12, and he changes the lines that he plays on. He's certainly Eric Stahl has done a fantastic job with Ryan settling his game and really teaching him the game in a lot of ways. But Ryan goes on a line, and he makes that line instantly faster, so it opens up the game for Eric as well, and it makes the players around him better. Okay, guys.
Thank you, Coach.